as his dad. I can tell him till I'm blue in the face that this needs to be done. And sometimes it doesn't resonate coming from a dad. Sometimes it needs to come from a pro ball player. The last thing that I want to say though is that I think when we signed him up with your program, I think his sense of urgency changed for working out, and then his attention to detail changed. And there was a change in him as a ball player overall. I mean, there was definitely a different level, and the return of investment on it was surprising how fast it happened. And I think to your point, like a lot of folks don't realize what the commitment is, but when you actually do the work, you see the results.
Seen a difference as far as like his overall like just structure?
Yeah, I think it's just he like has a solid plan now, whereas he used to come home and like spend all this time like, what should I do today? Should I lift? Not even knowing exactly what to do or what to throw. And like now he comes home and he's like, okay, Dad, this is what I have to do, this, and this. Or like, Mom, I have to eat at this time. Or can you sign me up for the gym? And like, we don't really have to direct him at all. I mean, he's 14, so I think that's pretty great. He's self-motivated, but also I think like you've kind of sent him in a direction where he can like really make a plan. And we didn't even know he scheduled this call with you. He's like, oh, I scheduled a call. I want to like ask him some like mental questions. And so I just feel like he like has a good plan and has someone to go to when he's not sure what to do. And I think that that's like really cool.
I definitely recommend joining it. It's awesome. The community's great. Having you there to support you is incredible, and overall, love the program.
You get the full structure. You get your lifting. You get your arm velocity. You get your mechanics. You get your hitting, and the hands-on approach from you.
I feel like now I'm really like dialed into what I'm doing. So when I do it, it's just like this before, like you talked about earlier. It's just coming in naturally now.
It felt good. I mean, it gave me my confidence shot up. I think you should join in. Like, you do a really good job of replying back to messages, and you're really fast to help out other people with like coaching and their swings. Like, you're a pretty good coach.
Before I joined the program, my velo was 72 off the bat, and at this showcase, I hit 80.
That's
so
insane. 8
so,
miles an hour in like what? That's like 3 months, right?
Yeah, 3-4 months. Yeah.
That's insane, dude. And like, what would you say to someone that might be on the fence as far as like they might not believe in remote training, or they might not want to join into my academy? Like, talk to them. Like, what would you say about the program?
Honestly, I would say you never know unless you don't try. It's 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Obviously, like my program's remote. Like, have you had any trouble by doing the work that I provide you?
Not at all. It's right in front of you. So it's super easy to get. Search it up, find it, and start working.
What's baseball like now, dude?
It's a lot of fun now, I would say. I find it a lot more enjoyable. Oh yeah, the confidence, the hitting, the running, fielding, all that. A lot of fun now.
He's getting information, and then he's able to get to practice and starting to apply those, those techniques that you talked about in the video. Insight from the pro ball player, they would be in a huddle and they would ask Santiago a question, they would ask the group a question, and he would answer all of them, but he would answer them at a high level based on what you heard from the video. So I know Santiago was telling me he went to an infielders camp over Christmas, and he kept answering all the questions, and they were actually surprised at how in depth some of the answers were that he was given.